In this photo, something shocking was captured, an extraordinary detail that went unnoticed for 50 years. Photography can often uncover secrets hidden in plain sight, like a Christmas tree in an abandoned hospital, or the sinister secret of Colin Evans, the infamous levitator. These mysterious photos will make you question everything. Prepare to uncover the truth behind the lens. The Haunting of Amityville. On November 13, 1974, the small town of Amityville, New York, was shaken by a night of unimaginable horror. Ronald DeFeo Jr., a resident of the High Hopes house on Ocean Avenue, stormed into a local bar, frantically announcing that someone had taken the life of his entire family in their beds. Stunned, several bar patrons, all familiar with Ronald, accompanied him back to the house to verify the chilling claim. What they discovered was a scene of unspeakable tragedy. Ronald's parents, 2 sisters and 3 brothers had been shot dead in their sleep, each victim struck with a .35 caliber Marlin rifle. The police were immediately called, and Ronald was taken into custody. At first, he denied involvement, but soon confessed to the brutal killings. Yet, his motive for this heinous act remained a mystery. In the aftermath of the tragedy, eerie tales began to surface. Neighbors reported strange noises from the house, children's laughter, cries, and whispers that sent chills down their spines. Some even claimed to have seen the ghost of Mark, Ronald's 13-year-old brother, lingering on the property. These unsettling reports caught the attention of renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, who, alongside photographer Jim Campbell, explored the house in 1976. Equipped with infrared cameras, they sought proof of supernatural activity. Among the photographs they captured was one that continues to haunt viewers. A young boy's spectral figure peering from the staircase, eerily resembling Mark DeFeo. This photograph became iconic evidence of the paranormal presence and solidified the Amityville house's reputation as a site of unspeakable tragedy and lingering spirits. Decades later, the Amityville haunting remains one of the most famous and debated ghost stories in history. The deception of Colin Evans, the man who levitated. In 1937, a photograph from a séance at Wortley Hall, Finsbury Park, captivated the entire city of London. It showed Colin Evans seemingly levitating in mid-air, an apparent testament to his claimed supernatural powers. Evans told his audiences that spirits had lifted him, a feat he supposedly achieved through deep communication with the otherworldly realm. This bold claim and the compelling image made him a sensation, drawing crowds eager to witness the miraculous. But as Evans basked in the limelight, skeptics began to question his methods. A critical detail revealed the truth. In the eerie flash of the photograph, a cord connected to a device in Evans's hand became visible. This cord wasn't for summoning spirits, but for triggering the camera's flash. By jumping from his chair at the precise moment of activation, Evans created the illusion of levitation. Magicians who studied the image noted the telltale blur of his feet, a hallmark of his leap. Evans's séances were shrouded in complete darkness, further aiding his deception. The brief flash of light masked his movements, leaving audiences to imagine what they couldn't see. However, his fraudulence wasn't confined to one performance. Evans attempted the same trick in 1938 at Northgate Mansions, Regent's Park. This time, dissatisfied attendees demanded refunds, forcing Evans to return their money. Colin Evans's story serves as a cautionary tale about the allure of the supernatural and the lengths some will go to exploit belief. His levitation was nothing more than a well-timed leap, illuminated by the bright flash of deceit. Yet for a brief moment, he convinced the world that the impossible was within reach. The Baltic Sea anomaly unveiled. Imagine stumbling upon a photo that hides a mystery waiting to be uncovered decades later. This is exactly what happened when researchers re-examined an image taken during a 2011 sonar search for a sunken ship in the Baltic Sea. What initially seemed like an ordinary underwater scan turned into one of the most puzzling discoveries of modern times, an object now known as the Baltic Sea Anomaly. The sonar image revealed a massive circular formation resting 285 feet below the surface. With a diameter of approximately 197 feet, and a 985-foot-long track beside it, its appearance was strikingly similar to that of a crashed spaceship. For over 50 years, countless explorations had overlooked this site, but this image changed everything. When the discovery became public, it unleashed a wave of speculation. Was it an alien spacecraft, a secret military submarine, or perhaps remnants of the mythical city of Atlantis? Theories ranged from the plausible to the fantastical, capturing the imagination of millions worldwide. Yet scientists stepped in to uncover the truth. Ocean X researchers collected samples from the anomaly, and analysis revealed its composition: basalt, a naturally occurring volcanic rock. Geologists proposed that glacial movements likely created the formation millions of years ago. As the glaciers melted, they left behind this unusual structure on the seabed. Even with its natural explanation, the Baltic Sea anomaly continues to fascinate. Its mysterious shape and the questions it raises have cemented its place in both scientific research and popular culture. The ghostly secret hidden in plain sight. A routine self-portrait turned into a chilling discovery that would baffle the world for decades. William Mumler, a Boston photographer, was alone in his studio when he developed a photo of himself. But there beside him stood a ghostly figure, a girl made of light. He had been alone in the room. How could this be? Mumler shared the photo with a spiritualist friend who was convinced the figure was a spirit. That one eerie photograph launched Mumler into fame, as grieving families lined up at his studio to be photographed with the spirits of their loved ones. Widows saw glowing forms of their husbands resting hands on their shoulders, while parents wept at the sight of angelic children captured in the frame. But not everyone believed. Critics accused Mumler of trickery. Was this a supernatural gift or a clever illusion? While skeptics questioned his work, Mumler's photographs were published in spiritualist newspapers, drawing crowds willing to pay as much as $10 for a portrait. What no one knew was the dark secret behind his success. Rumors swirled that Mumler broke into clients' homes at night, stealing photos of their deceased loved ones. These images were allegedly used to create his ghostly portraits. His fame brought him a fortune, but also enemies. Enter P.T. Barnum, the legendary showman who publicly accused Mumler of fraud. The case went to court, where Mumler shocked everyone by presenting a photograph of himself with the spirit of Abraham Lincoln. Against all odds, the image passed inspection, and Mumler was acquitted. But the victory came at a cost. Public accusations of fraud weighed heavily on Mumler's mind, driving him to the brink of insanity. An angel, a star, or something more? Some art experts suggest that this mysterious image could depict an angel or a star rather than an alien. But is that the full story? Enter Nell Kulagina, a Soviet woman whose name stirred curiosity and controversy in the 1960s. She claimed to have extraordinary powers, and her abilities weren't just whispers of folklore. They were captured on film. Imagine watching a woman effortlessly move objects with her mind. In one clip, she disperses beams of light as if they were mere toys. In another, she reportedly healed terminally ill animals. Her feats seemed otherworldly, drawing attention not only from curious onlookers, but also from scientists. Kulagina insisted her abilities were inherited from her mother, adding another layer of intrigue. Scientists conducted experiments on her under strict conditions, documenting her phenomena. Yet skepticism hung thick in the air. Critics accused her of fraud, but here's the twist. No concrete evidence ever proved deception on her part. History of the Christmas tree in an abandoned hospital. A chilling sight has left New Orleans residents scratching their heads. A glowing Christmas tree spotted in the window of the long-abandoned charity hospital. The eerie appearance sparked a frenzy, with locals capturing photos and sharing them across social media, igniting wild debates and theories. Could it be a ghostly presence, a prank, or something even stranger? Paranormal enthusiasts claimed it was evidence of supernatural activity, while skeptics questioned the authenticity of the photos. Some wondered if the images were doctored, but the tree's glow seemed too real to ignore. The story began when Lisa Wally Staggs, who works nearby, posted two startling images on December 27th. The hospital, shut down after Hurricane Katrina devastated the area in 2005, has been a dark and gloomy landmark ever since. But on this particular night, something was different. Lisa shared her experience. "I work at a hospital across from Charity. Its windows have been dark since Katrina, making it a spooky sight even on the best days. But tonight, as I parked on the rooftop and glanced over, I saw a tiny Christmas tree glowing inside. It was surreal. I don't know how it's lit or why it's even there, but it made me smile." Her post quickly went viral, racking up over 200,000 shares. The mystery tree captured imaginations worldwide, turning the abandoned hospital into the center of a thrilling holiday mystery. A ghostly encounter at Worsted Church. In 1975, Diane and Peter Berthelot, along with their 12-year-old son, visited the quaint village of Worsted in Norfolk, England. Their journey led them to St. Mary's Church, an ancient structure steeped in history dating back to the 12th century. For Diane, the visit held a personal significance. She was gravely ill and sought solace and healing through prayer. Inside the silent church, Diane sat on a wooden bench, bowing her head in heartfelt prayer for recovery. Peter, moved by the serene moment, decided to capture it on camera. At the time, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. The family continued their day, unaware of the chilling discovery that would later unravel. Months passed before the photos were developed. When the Berthelots reviewed the images, a family friend's casual remark sent chills down their spines. "Who's that sitting behind you, Di?" they asked. In the photograph, a ghostly figure of a woman dressed in old-fashioned attire appeared seated just behind Diane. The spectral woman, cloaked in a faint white glow, seemed to be watching over her. Shocked and intrigued, the Berthelots couldn't explain the mysterious presence. Determined to uncover the truth, they returned to St. Mary's Church a year later. This time, they shared their experience with the local priest, who revealed an eerie legend passed down through generations. The church, he explained, was home to the White Lady, a ghostly figure known to appear when a kind-hearted individual prayed for healing. Her presence was believed to signal answered prayers. The revelation sent shivers down Diane's spine. But what was even more astonishing was her own recovery. Shortly after her visit to the church, her health had improved dramatically, defying medical expectations. Could the White Lady have played a role in her miraculous recovery? The photograph and the legend left the Berthelots with more questions than answers. Was this a miraculous intervention or a chilling coincidence? What are these strange spheres on Mars? In 2004, Mars threw another curveball at scientists. NASA's Opportunity rover stumbled upon something extraordinary on the Meridiani Plateau. Tiny blue spheres scattered across the Martian surface. Nicknamed Martian blueberries, these bizarre orbs immediately sparked intrigue. But what are they, and why are they there? These spheres, just a few millimeters in diameter, resembled Earth's pebbles, but had a strange twist. When analyzed back on Earth, scientists found they were made of hematite, an iron-rich mineral often associated with water on Earth. Their chaotic arrangement across the plateau, and even embedded in Martian soil, deepened the mystery. Were they clues to Mars's watery past? One leading theory suggests these spheres formed much like pebbles in a riverbed, hinting at ancient flowing water and the tantalizing possibility of past life. Another theory? They might be fragments from meteorites that bombarded the planet. The truth remains elusive, and scientists are racing to decode their secrets. The Opportunity rover's microscopic camera captured detailed images of these spheres at a site called Kirkwood, near Endeavour Crater. The field, just 6 centimeters wide, was filled with these spherical objects, each no larger than a few millimeters. Could these hematite spheres hold the key to unlocking Mars's mysterious history? Are they evidence of an ancient watery world teeming with life, or remnants of violent cosmic impacts? Every new clue inches us closer to answers, but for now, Mars keeps its secrets. Subscriber pick. Before we show you the top 5 creepy photos with mind-blowing secrets, check out this highly debated photo that sets social media on fire. These stunning women from the 70s posing for a nice beach pic seem completely unaware of the alleged alien ship in the background. UFO sightings were pretty common back in the days, but very few were caught on camera. Also, from the looks of it, we don't think anyone aboard this UFO would have survived. Do you think this is legit? Let us know in the comments. Proof of ancient giants. In 1988, an astonishing discovery was made that could change everything we know about ancient Egypt. Adventurer Gregor Spurry, just 33 years old at the time, ventured to Egypt on a journey to explore shipwrecks and the enigmatic energy of the Great Pyramid. Little did he know that his trip would lead him to something far more extraordinary: a giant mummified finger. While staying at a hotel in Cairo, Gregor befriended a bartender who introduced him to Najib, a descendant of notorious grave robbers. Rumors had it that Najib possessed an artifact unlike any other, and the mere mention of it ignited Gregor's curiosity. After traveling over 62 miles from Cairo, Gregor finally laid eyes on the legendary relic. To see it, he had to pay a hefty price, but the moment he saw the finger, he was left speechless. The finger was massive, far larger than anything Gregor had ever seen. Najib claimed it belonged to a giant, and after closely inspecting it, Gregor estimated the owner must have stood over 5 meters tall. To make things even more mind-boggling, an X-ray of the finger confirmed its authenticity, leaving no room for doubt. This was no hoax, it was real. In a desperate attempt to own such a monumental find, Gregor offered an enormous sum of money, but Najib refused to part with the artifact. Gregor returned to Egypt in 2009, hoping to buy the finger, but the mysterious owner had vanished. Was this finger proof of a race of giants who once roamed ancient Egypt? The mystery remains unsolved. What happened to this extraordinary artifact? The chilling mystery of girls' night out photos. Girls' nights out are all about fun, laughter, and capturing the best moments in photos. But sometimes those pictures reveal more than expected. A strange and spine-tingling story has been circulating for years, leaving people baffled. During one such night, a group of friends took a seemingly normal photo. At first glance, it was just another memory of a fun evening. But a closer look revealed something unsettling. In the background, hovering above one of the women, was a disembodied head. There was no neck, no body, just a head with glowing yellow eyes surrounded by an eerie white mist. It was as if it floated mid-air, watching silently. Initially, skeptics dismissed it as a camera glitch or a trick of the light. But things took a more unnerving turn when another group, miles away on the same night, shared a photo with the exact same figure. Once again, the head appeared in the background, identical in its haunting details. The recurring figure defies explanation. Was it a coincidence? A shared camera defect? Or something more sinister, a spectral entity that haunts unsuspecting groups on carefree nights? People have offered theories, ranging from paranormal activity to a clever hoax. Yet no one has been able to explain how the same eerie figure could appear in unrelated photos taken in different locations. Hampton Court Palace. Hampton Court Palace, the iconic residence of King Henry VIII, stands as one of the most fascinating historical landmarks in the UK. Nestled along the River Thames in London, this grand palace is not just a testament to Tudor opulence, but also the centerpiece of chilling ghost stories that continue to captivate visitors. Among its many legends is the tale of Sybil Penn, known as the Grey Lady. Sybil, a devoted wet nurse to King Edward VI, passed away in 1562 after caring for him during his illness. Centuries later, in 1829, her monument was disturbed during the reconstruction of a nearby church. What followed was spine-tingling. Strange noises, reminiscent of a spinning wheel, echoed through the palace. Intriguingly, workers soon discovered a hidden room containing an old spinning wheel, adding weight to the haunting tale. However, Sybil's remains were never found. Only a hairpin and some strands of hair surfaced, fueling speculation and mystery. The eerie atmosphere of Hampton Court doesn't end there. The ghost of Catherine Howard, King Henry's fifth wife, is said to haunt its halls. Executed at just 19 years old, Catherine's spirit reportedly screams through the haunted gallery, reliving her desperate pleas for mercy. In a modern twist, in October 2003, CCTV footage captured a mysterious, translucent figure opening palace doors before vanishing into thin air. The ghostly image left experts baffled, and the figure's identity remains an enigma to this day. Whether you're drawn to its royal history or its chilling ghost stories, Hampton Court Palace offers a blend of grandeur and mystery that continues to intrigue visitors from around the world. What really happened to the Flannan Island keepers? Were the lighthouse keepers of Flannan Island simply swept away by nature's fury? Or did a sinister force claim their lives? The 2019 film The Vanishing draws inspiration from the baffling disappearance of 3 lighthouse keepers on the remote Flannan Isles in Scotland's Outer Hebrides. Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald MacArthur vanished without a trace in December 1900, leaving behind a mystery that haunts historians and storytellers alike. These seasoned keepers worked in shifts on Island Moor, tending the lighthouse that guided ships through perilous waters. When a supply ship arrived on December 26, 1900, the scene was chilling. The lighthouse stood silent, no welcoming faces, no sign of life. The crew searched the premises and made a grim conclusion. The keepers had likely been swept out to sea during a violent storm. But cracks appeared in this theory. Their bodies were never recovered. Raincoats, a necessity in stormy weather, were found hanging inside the lighthouse, untouched. Even stranger, uneaten meals sat on the dining table as if the men had been interrupted mid-bite. What could explain these eerie clues? Some suggest the men were victims of foul play, perhaps a fight escalating into tragedy. Others believe the answer lies in the supernatural, whispers of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena tied to the island's history. Still, the official explanation remains death by misadventure. Over a century later, the Flannan Isles mystery endures, fueling speculation and gripping imaginations. Mystery of the lunar pyramids. In the 1960s, NASA embarked on a daring mission to explore the mysteries of the Moon, launching 5 lunar orbiters to pave the way for the historic Apollo missions. Among these was Lunar Orbiter 1, tasked with capturing detailed photographs of the lunar surface. Its mission wasn't just about mapping, it was about unlocking secrets hidden in the Moon's shadows. In 1966, a photograph taken by Lunar Orbiter 1 revealed something extraordinary. The image, captured in the Sea of Tranquility, showcased elongated shadows cast by peculiar objects resembling Egyptian pyramids. Their geometric precision stunned scientists and sparked immediate intrigue. Could these be evidence of ancient extraterrestrial structures? The suggestion wasn't far-fetched for some, given the impossibility of human activity on the Moon at that time. Initially, NASA scientists expressed keen interest in the discovery, fueling speculation about its implications. Were these objects remnants of an advanced alien civilization? However, the excitement was soon tempered. NASA officially concluded that the structures were natural lunar hills, with their unusual shadows a result of the sun's angle during the photo. Despite this explanation, skepticism lingered. For many, the idea of lunar pyramids remains an enduring mystery. Were these formations a mere trick of light, or could they be a glimpse into something far greater? Evidence that we are not alone. The debate continues to captivate minds, blending science, mystery, and the thrill of the unknown. The Lunar Orbiter missions were a cornerstone of space exploration, but moments like these remind us that the cosmos holds secrets waiting to be unveiled, leaving us to wonder what lies beyond the edge of discovery. We hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more amazing stories.